Scorpio, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest, switch the rules if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, if it's too confusing, it's not your reading. Scorpio, their feelings. It's stuck. It's not moving forward. There could be communication. Someone could be left on red. I'm asking about their feelings. So they may send you a message. Maybe you block them. Maybe you just leave them unread. Nothing's happening. The hangman is Pisces. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces. Why the feelings, hangman? Three of Cups. It feels like what was once something very fulfilling, fun, and exciting has stopped completely. Someone here may have had to travel, maybe for work, or there is a certain distance, and this is why this has stopped. For others of you, it just feels like it's just nothing's happening. It's not going anywhere in a general sense. All right, what are their intentions, Scorpio? Eight of Swords. So why the Eight of Swords? They're very pessimistic at this time. They feel stuck, restricted, limited. Someone may be in jail. Their intentions are, I will say, to avoid this right now because they feel like they have too many burdens. You may be adding burdens in their life. The intentions are to really think about this in a negative way. They're not looking at this in a good way. Some of you are dealing with someone who feels like they're dodging a bullet just because there's a volcano here, and I'm just drawn to how far from this volcano is, and they're ready to protect themselves. And they're gonna, it's like they've not only distanced themselves, but they already have protection. They're ready to put up that wall. um they're really not hopeful. Intentions are not to be hopeful. It's limiting. It's, they may feel like you limit them in some way. Give me more. Why didn't give me more about the intentions? They're trying to trust their intuition. Some of them feel like, as intentions, it's not to come forward. They're trusting their intuition. They're keeping quiet. Some of them, I'm getting someone here feels like whatever they do, whatever they say, it may not be good enough, or it just doesn't resolve or fix the issue or issues. So this person is just choosing to protect themselves, their energy, put a wall up, because this could be someone that even has a lot of burdens in their life, like I said before, and this is just adding on to that. So they're just choosing to stay quiet and not take any action. It's, again, stuck energy. What are the actions, if any? What are the actions? Scorpio, what are the actions? Scorpio's person, the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who will eventually make a love offer. I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like this person's coming in with good intention, but some of you are shutting them down. Literally, this is like the same. We see a person on a horse, we see a person on the horse. Some of you are dealing with someone who feels like it's pointless to even offer you anything, but they will, because this is someone who cares about you. They have feelings for you. Give me more. What are the actions? Eight of Cups, to walk away because it's right at this time. They feel like they can't really have success with you. They want to make you a love offer, but they either feel like you'll shut them down, it's pointless, so for now they're going to walk away because it's the right thing to do. They're going to walk away with their head held high. This is someone who you're making them feel very insecure, very cautious, very guarded. They're very tired too. These cards came, yeah, they're very tired, very stressed. They feel like they have to fight constantly, prove their point. They have to defend themselves. They may view you as someone who's very um, defensive, arguing, or um, it's just a lot of stress this person feels with you right now, Scorpio. Let's get your side of things. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? How do you view them? Who am I picking up on? How do you feel about them? Page of Wands. So you're still, you're pretty attracted to someone who you want to message, you have a lot of fun with. They do make you happy and excited. There's a spark here. You view them as someone who could be a commitment full. Maybe they're focusing on their money. Maybe you're viewing them as not being in a commitment with you, or just being single. Nine of Pentacles is someone who is pretty independent. You may view them as independent. Maybe they're good with their money. The Pentacles. Some of you may view them as they're not interested, or if they were to offer you something, you would act uninterested, or maybe you're just not interested in what they're offering you right now. What is the conflict between Scorpio and this person? Judgment. Someone can't make a decision. Judgment is a serious decision. It's a life-changing decision. It's the universe is forcing you. It's a judgment call. It's time to do something. And either someone is not doing it, someone is avoiding it, or someone is just not doing what. There seems to be this harmony in this judgment. Let's talk about this. Why judgment? The Strength. The Five of Cups in reverse. Someone also is very prideful. They have a lot of they someone in this connection, I don't know if it's a Scorpio, they have a lot to say. They're very um that Strength card. It's hard to describe this. Let me just clarify it to see if I can describe this better. Tell me about this. The King of Wands, the Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and this is all coming out as a conflict. Tell me about this Five of Cups before I. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The conflict is here. Someone here wants someone to make a decision about having a big change in this connection. By big change, Ace of Cups, the biggest cup of love, a baby, a marriage, a new beginning, the Star. This is what someone's been dreaming, hoping for, expecting even. And it feels like part of the conflict is someone doesn't feel bad about either feeling like this or wanting this, which it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Give me more. But Ace of Swords, but it's almost like too, I don't know if it's too much, as in too abrupt, or the way someone's going about it, it's it's like a shock to the other person. I don't know if this is a Scorpio or the person, but it feels like it someone here disorientates someone else. They throw them off with these grand, I don't want to say gestures, these grand either opinions, perspectives. It's almost like, yeah, Nine of Cups. I'm going to get what I want. And again, this doesn't have to be a bad thing. How does your person view you, Scorpio? The High Priestess. The Ten of Cups. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They view you as someone who's very intuitive, very in touch with their emotions, their intuition, but they also view you as someone who's not happy. They may view you as someone who has difficulty with finances, or some of you don't have a job, or there's an element here of, give me one more. Some of them are viewing you, Scorpio, as someone who wants them to do everything, be everywhere. And I feel like for some of you, some of your whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, it's like they think that you either lack empathy, or because we had the Five of Cups in reverse, which is the opposite of being sad. Or they feel like you don't care about, not that you don't care about them, but you don't care about their side of things. It's all about what you want, how you want it, and you're not empathizing with them in a way, or whatever struggles they're going through. One more. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Magician. I don't feel like it's over between you and this person, Scorpio. I feel like there's going to be communication. There's going to be some type of union, reunion. Some of you or your person, you're very strong manifestors with this Magician. At the same time, though, I feel like the situation has turned into a burden. It's almost like someone feels they have a heavy chip on their shoulder. I kind of feel like it could be your person, Scorpio. I feel like your person is trying to protect their energy in some way. Let me get a, what is the hidden truth? We will be together again. Yeah, I don't feel like this is over. It's time for me to heal now. Trust all will be well. How would you know it's them? This is going to be very specific, not for everybody. Something about a mole. Someone can be like Latina, Latino. Something about red lipstick. Facial hair. Medium skin tone. Something about Middle Eastern. And baby face. Someone looks very drastically different with the beard, without the beard, and powerful. Again, this could be the energy. I don't know if it's a Scorpio or the other person, but someone has a very, they're very, and this definitely could be the Scorpio, very controlling, very dominating, very, bossy energy. But anyways, that's what I'm getting. Oh, let's get a, if you're not in any contact, zero communication. Twin flame, you activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart. I enjoy our conversations. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. Have a great week.